for the Night Riders. 2 more deliveries to go of Ismail's over. Two more deliveries to go as the manager Daoud sets up his field. Wide ball by Ismail. Extras just as costly in the juniors as they are in the seniors. Nice swing of the wrist there. Hits it on the leg side, takes a single. Final delivery of the 3rd over coming up as the Night Riders stand on 15 runs for the loss of 3 wickets after 2.5 overs. Wide ball. Final delivery to be repeated. Nicely hit by Abdullah there. Takes a single. Goes back to the crease for the next over. 17 runs for the loss of 3 wickets at the MLC Night Riders after 3.0 overs. Sahil Mohammad Ashfaq is the new bowler in for the MWA Challengers as we welcome and recognize the presence of the NMJ Trustee Chairman, Mr. Abdul Wahid Abu. Karibu sana boss to the MPL Season 7 Grand Finale. Abdullah takes a single off that first delivery of the 4th over. Oh! Clean bowled. Loss of the 4th wicket for the MLC Night Riders. Will this prove to be the vital turn in the game that the challengers are looking for? Swing the tie in their favor. Come again, Safwan. Safwan Talha is the new batsman in for the Night Riders, the latest Night Rider to take the pitch for the MLC. Some coaching tips by Mohammad Saleh Abu for the youngster. Safwan defends his wicket. Intimidation there by Ismail to no effect. Oh, almost clean bowled. Safwan there. Sahil Loving with 2 more deliveries to go in his over. Oh! Quick running between the wickets by the batsman. Calling for a second. So who's... Safwan dismissed after that run out. Confusion between the batsmen. Unnecessary second run. Single only taken off that delivery. The Night Riders yet to decide who to bring on for the final delivery of this. Arif Baga, delegated with the responsibility to see this game through. Last delivery of the innings. 19 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Wide ball. Another bite of the cherry for Arif to swing and hit for a possible maximum. Bowled out Arif on the last ball. End of the first innings. 20 runs after 4 overs are the Night Riders. 21 runs required from 24 balls for MWA challengers. If you are in Mombasa and you are watching the stream, trust me, you are missing out on the atmosphere in Memon Villa. Turn that stream off, get to Villa, join these youngsters in their excitement. Let's cheer them on and absorb the atmosphere of the grand finale of season 7. Ali Muhammad Saliani and Asad Yaqub will be the opening batsmen. Ali Muhammad Saliani on the striker's end. Zahid Musani to bowl this first over of the second innings of the second semi-final of the Junior MPL. We have a pitch invader. Dot ball. Pitch invader clad in all white. Villa jo acho minno. Some of the online streamers requesting for transport to come to Villa. Come to Villa and we'll sort you out, I promise. White ball to be acknowledged by the scorer's desk, please. 0.1 overs, 1 run on the board. Single to be taken. Back run, that one will count as a dot ball. Mahir encouraging his bowler. White ball. Ishaq Yaqub fielding here at the nearer the scorer's desk. Another white ball by Zahid. Bowled in there. Finally got his line and length spot on. Takes that first wicket. MWA challenges 4 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. After 0.4 overs, 2 more deliveries to go in this first over. Ayan Varvani is the new batsman in, ladies and gentlemen, for the MWA challenges. Ayan to face the 5th delivery of Zahid's first over. Oh, dot ball by Zahid. End of the over. 1 over played, 4 runs scored, 1 wicket fallen. MWA challenges 4 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Need 17 runs to win from 18 balls. 17 required from 18. Saad guiding his son to concentrate more on the pitch than the scoreboard. Abdul Karim Varvani on strike for the Night Riders. Abdullah Jin, for the challengers. Abdullah Jin for the Night Riders to do this second over. Dot ball by Abdullah. He bowls much better than his senior namesake. Another dot ball. 17 to run to win from 16 balls. 17 runs to win from 16 balls. Oh, confident strike there. Slight clash of batsmen while taking that run, but they managed to cross to the safety zone of their respective creases. Take that single. I hope you all are enjoying the dinner combo on sale. For those at home, you are missing out on the tantalizing variety in the canteen. And the dinner combo. We welcome to the grand finale of the MPL Season 7. past Memon Sports Club Chairman, past Nasapur MMN-Jamaat-Mombasa Chairman, Mr. Osman Harunani, Karibu Sana to Memon Villa, Karibu Sana to the MPL Season 7. Three more deliveries to go from Abdullah's over. The second over for the MWA challengers. Sorry, for the MLC Night Riders. Slightly confusing there. Still need to get a hang of that. 6 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. After that wide delivery by Abdullah, MWA challengers need 15 from 15. 1 run per ball is the required run rate currently for the challengers of the Memon Women Association. Ismail Ashfaq Laving is the new batsman in. A big heave there by the youngster, but misses the ball completely. Batsman makes it to the crease. Abdullah took a second too long to stump the wicket. Would like to welcome the past NMJ Canada Chairman, Mr. Abdul Hamid Hatiani, to Memon Villa and the MPL. He has been a participant in the seniors. And we also welcome the chairman, Mr. Osman Varvani, Chairman, Nasapur MMN-Jamaat-Mombasa, and Vice Chairman, Imtiaz Ali Abu, Vice Chairman of the Nasapur MMN-Jamaat-Mombasa, Chairman, Vice Chairman, the dynamic duo. Welcome to Memon Villa as Abdullah delivers a wide. Final delivery of his over to be repeated. Second over this one. Dot ball wraps up that over. 8 runs on the board for the challengers of Memon Women Association for the loss of 1 wicket. They are currently in need of 13 runs from a possible 12 deliveries. MLC Night Riders need to up the ante, change the gear. And we have the all-star youngster Saad Omax to deliver this third over for the Night Riders. We request the spectators to kindly clear the field and take a step back behind the crease. Well-timed hit there by Ashfaq Laving for 4 runs. Ismail with that all vital boundary for the challengers. Isaac to bowl his second delivery. Oh, almost takes that wicket. This teddy bear of a player. Ashfaq. I was referring to Isaac, by the way, not Ismail. Wide ball by Isaac, wides running in the family. Saad himself has bowled quite a few in his career, playing at Sakina. Another wide ball. Seven runs required now from 10 deliveries. 14 on the board for the challengers for the loss of only one wicket. Another wide ball. Isaac needs to compose himself, calm down. Dead ball. That will be repeated. Isaac needs to get his confidence back. Two deliveries bowled in his over. Dot ball. Back on track is Isaac. Back on track are the Night Riders. Three more deliveries to go in this third over for the Night Riders. Big hit by Ismail, almost caught by the fielder. Unfortunately goes for 4 runs. Now Ismail needs 2 for his team to win. Challengers need 2 runs to win from 9 deliveries. Dot ball by Isaac. Nice recovery there by the youngster. One more delivery to go of this third over. Wide ball. 1 run required. 1 ball to go in the over. Extends his run up, Isaac. And delivers a dot ball, almost clean bowled him. Ismail walks out of his crease and is stumped out, loss of the wicket for the challengers there. Important wicket lost. Oh, so unfortunate for the youngster. Walks out of the wicket of the crease. Sahil Muhammad Isaac is the new batsman at the non-strikers end for the challengers. Abid Baga to bowl this final over. The MWA challengers need just a single run of the remaining 6 balls. 6 dot balls will mean we head into a tie in this second semi-final. White ball, end of the game there. Challengers take the second semi-final and put a firm foot into the final. One hand on the trophy for the MWA challengers who shall be facing MEB Sunrisers in the final of the Junior MPL. Like to recognize the presence of the past Memon Sports Club Mombasa chairman, Mr. Abdul Hamid Agmani, and past sportsman of the Memon Sports Club, Mr. Abdul Ghani Mamdani. Welcome to Memon Villa, welcome to the Memon Premier League. Karibu to Memon Villa, Nairobi trustee, Nairobi NMJ trustee, Mr. Salim Bayu Khadanani. Past NMJ chairman, Nairobi, Mr. Ayub Varvani. Also, welcome to Memon Villa, Karibu Sana. It is fantastic to have you guys with us here, encouraging these youngsters, adding charm to our event. MEB Sunrisers manager, MWA Challengers manager at the scorer's desk. MEB Sunrisers have won the toss and elected to field first in the final of the Junior MPL versus the MWA Challengers. We'd like to request the managers to line up their teams center pitch. Both teams requested to line up center of the pitch. I'd like to request the teams to line up center of the pitch, please, before we start off the game.
One futsal fan, keep the youth at charge. One dance, 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 one dance. This is our mother Mombasa, in the world no other Mombasa. We salute our mama Mombasa, all the youth for Salama Mombasa. This is our mother Mombasa, in the world no other Mombasa. We salute our mama Mombasa, all the youth for Salama Mombasa. United we stand, holding hand in hand. United we stand, holding hand in hand. One dance, 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 one dance. Betule na pili pili chana bache jaza sumni pili Pwani vetu nipo pahali Veda yutoki Hindi Swahili Tulicheza zamani koloni Siku hizi ni dijitali Timu yako ya shida medali Swali hilo uliza
Adam Ramzan Harunani required the scorer's desk, please. Adam Ramzan Harunani required at the scorer's desk, please. Adam Ramzan Harunani. Shazad Baga, cousin of Mahmoud Baga, at the scorer's desk, please. So we have the leaders of the Jamaat and the club with the donor family and dignitaries meeting up with the finalists as I lead the junior MPL umpire to join that team. Osman Wali Mamdani has been with us since 2 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, officiating these youngsters. Osman Wali Mamdani, Asante Sana, all the way from Canada, taking part in this MPL for the first time, I believe. Yes, first time. And I think he will be coming back for the subsequent tournaments every year. So as we have the formalities completed for the start of the finals of the junior MPL. All those inside the Jan Soul are requested to come and witness an epic final. Don't miss out on this action-packed junior MPL final between the MEB Sunrisers and the MWA Challengers. Education Board versus the Women's Association. A battle between the most prolific institution of the Jamaat versus the most elderly subcommittee. We know the Sunrisers are excited, but we'd like to request them to clear the field, please. Sunrisers, Hombe Road, hogging the field. So as the dignitaries walk back to the VIP section, we have team huddles by the finalists, final team talk, word of prayer before they start, and of course, team picks by our very own Salim Varvani, PRO of the Maiman Sports Club, Mombasa. So, the MEB have won the toss and elected to field first. So we have the challengers batting. Ball please, ball please. Come again. Come again. Abdul Karim Varvani on the strikers and for the MWA challengers, as we have Asad Yaqub Nurani on the non-strikers end. Kashif Musani to deliver the first over for the MEB Sunrisers. Dot ball, nice delivery there by the youngster. Well hit by Abdul Karim, and he's run out, didn't make it in time Very fast, smart stumping by the MEB Sunrisers to claim that first wicket. Osman Harunani is the new batsman in for the challengers. Dot ball. Strikes that ball but fails to take a single. So dot ball there. Goes behind the wicket. So another dot ball registered for the Sunrisers. Close shave for the youngster there. End of the first over. Maiden wicket over by the opening bowler Kashif Musani. Maiden wicket over. Sorry for the mix-up. Apparently I was right in the first place. Wicket maiden. Abdul Hamid Baga given the responsibility for the second over for the Sunrisers. White ball. Big hit and caught. Oh, beautiful catch by the youngster there, tall figure defending the boundary. White ball as we have Ismail Ashfaq Laving as the new batsman for the MWA Challengers. Swing and a miss by Ismail. Wanted to hit that out of the park. Oh, another dot ball. Gets contact there. Smartly fielded by Abdul Sattar. Single taken. Misfield after misfield gives the challengers a chance to take another run between the wickets. So 2 runs off that delivery. 2 more balls to go in the second over. White ball. Another run out, and Ismail is dismissed to the dugout. Last ball to end the second over. 3 wickets have fallen, only 4 runs on the board for the challengers. Impressive bowling and fielding by the Sunrisers. Makes it in time. not run out. No. No run counted. That was a dead ball. So that ball will be repeated. Oh, end of the... That was the end of the over. Sorry. Rehan Munir is the new bowler to bowl this third over for the Sunrisers. Single taken off the first delivery of the third over. Dot ball. White ball. Dot ball. White ball. Two deliveries to go in this third over. Goes behind the batsman's wicket. Oh, well fielded there. Should have gone to the batsman's end. No harm done. Dot ball. End of the third over. The Sunrisers have restricted the challengers to only 7 runs after 3 overs for the loss of 3 wickets. Abdullah Abid Ahmed to deliver this 4th over. Dot ball. Son of Dr. Abid. Oh, what a bouncer that was. Today we have full fees on sale at the canteen. Well struck by the batsman. 2 runs to the challengers. Big strike. 4 runs. Just as one individual was wondering if these youngsters would hit it high up in the air, he was proved wrong in the next delivery. 4 runs for the challengers. Bowled out. He thought he was going for a wide. Apparently hits the stumps and clean bowled there. Similar incident in the seniors in one of the group games. Last delivery of this 4th over. Hit. Single taken. End of the innings. "14 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets after 4 overs are the MWA challengers. 15 runs required from 24 balls for the Sunrisers to clinch this final, to clinch the title and be rightfully deemed as the champions of the Junior MPL Season 7. Team members of the Reef Royals are required at the scorer's desk, except Salim Baradia. Team members of Reef Royals required at the scorer's desk. Finalists: Reef Royals versus Sunrisers, Hombero. Abdul Hamid Baga and Rehan Munir to open the batting for the Sunrisers MEB, while we have Ismail Laving to open the bowling for the challengers. What a hit! 2 runs off that first delivery. Close shave, dot ball. Prominent physique of Ismail Laving running in for the third ball. 4 runs. Swing and a miss by Abdul Hamid. Final 2 deliveries to come from Ismail's first over. Defends his wicket well, Abdul Hamid. Final delivery of this first over. Big hit by the youngster there. Oh, bounces off fixtures in Vila, but they will manage to take a double of that delivery. 2 runs taken between the wickets. Brings the over to an end. 8 runs for the loss of no wickets. Sunrisers, they need only 7 runs from 18 balls. They could wrap this up early. Asad Nurani to bowl this second over for the challengers. No, white ball. White ball. Dot ball recovers well. Asad, nice recovery. No ball, free hit. The Sunrisers could take advantage of this, go for the maximum, least risk on this delivery. Swings the bat, misses, dot ball. Advantage missed. Change of bat for the batsman there. Wants to wrap this up nice and early. Gets a good contact of that bat. Takes a single. Well fielded by the youngster just in front of the boundary there. Another single taken. 2 balls remain. 3 runs required. 3 runs required of a possible 14. 2 balls remain in this over. Well fielded by Ismail. Stepping up. Putting pressure on the batsman. Big swing and a miss. End of the second over. 3 runs required of 12 deliveries for the Sunrisers, who are currently on 12 for the loss of no wickets. Sahil Loving is the bowler who will take up the third over for the MWA Challengers. Interruption by Ismail there during the bowler's run-up. What a ball! Takes that vital wicket. First wicket lost for the Sunrisers. Goes behind the wicket there. Dot ball. Saqib Nurani is the new batsman in for the Sunrisers. That would have been clean bowled if he would not have had contact with his feet. LBW, but no LBW in this format of cricket in the MPL. Oh, another dot ball. Two more deliveries to go off this third over. Oh, just scooped it over the fielder there, facing. They will take a double. One more run required. final delivery of this third over. 1 run required of 7 balls. Wide ball, and that is the game. MEB Sunrisers win the final of the Junior MPL Season 7. Fantastic gameplay throughout the tournament by these youngsters. Let's give all these youngsters a big round of applause. They have been here since 2 p.m. today, played their first group games yesterday. Quite some impressive skill in store as we have witnessed from these youngsters. I hope the seniors match up to the excitement created by the young fellas. Next up, Seniors MPL Season 7 Final. Reef Royals versus Sunrisers Homby Road. Like to appreciate the effort by Mr. Osman Wali Mamdani, who officiated the entire Junior MPL Season 7. Asante Sana Osu, thank you very much. You have been an integral part of this core committee for this event. And we hope you have enjoyed organizing this event as much as we have. So, Wasim Musani Anat, Wasim Musani Anat playing this final without his trademark pajamas. So no lucky charm for the Reef Royals. His pajamas have proved lucky for his team throughout this tournament, as we have captain Sunrisers Homby Road walking in onto the pitch. We'll request for a team lineup similar to the ones we had for the junior final. Hopefully, we will not have to arrange these players like we did the juniors. You may never know. This is the first time I've ever heard a substitute kitting up for the purpose of team spirit. Well, it only happens in the MPL.
Drinkiza vota, songa mbele za kimizi hota, chenga goli tufunge together, gonga boli kipwani my brother, chonga dafuri drinkiza vota, songa mbele za kimizi hota, chenga goli tufunge together, gonga boli kipwani my brother, Pwani futsal fun, give the youth a chance, Pwani futsal fun, give the youth a chance. Pwani dance, 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 Pwani dance. This is our mother Mombasa, in the world no other Mombasa. We salute our mama Mombasa, all the youth for Salama Mombasa. This is our mother Mombasa, in the world no other Mombasa. We salute our mama Mombasa, all the youth for Salama Mombasa. United we stand, holding hand in hand. United we stand, holding hand in hand. Pwani dance, 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 Pwani dance. Embe tule na pili pili, chana bacheta za sumni pili. Pwani wetu nipo hapa hali, fedha yutoki Hindi Swahili. Tulicheza zamani goloni, siku hizi ni dijitali. Timu yako ya shinda medali, swali hilo uliza Google. Pwani dance, 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 Pwani dance. Twende pwani tugonge boli, tusichoke tufunge goli. Piga hela kama Abduli, zaidi yetu hiyo ni Kibrazili. Pwani dance, 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 Pwani dance. Chonga dafuri drinkiza vota, songa mbele za kimizi hota, chenga goli tufunge together, gonga boli kipwani my brother. Chonga dafuri drinkiza vota, songa mbele za kimizi hota, chenga goli tufunge together, gonga boli kipwani my brother. Pwani futsal fun, give the youth a chance. United we stand, holding hand in hand. Pwani dance, Pwani dance, Pwani dance, Pwani.
We welcome the Nasapura Memon Jamaat Nairobi Chairman, Mr. Mohammad Munir Ayub Kadanani to Memon Villa. Karibu Sana Bwana Chairman to the Memon Premier League, Season 7. We have dignitaries with us in the house today. We have the elders with us. We have you, the spectators, the online viewers, the players. It is a fantastic feeling being amongst all of you. You have been awesome, amazing, absolutely fantastic this entire season, this entire week. Asante sana. A big thank you to all of you. So, as we were waiting for the lineups, we had the toss. Sunrisers Hombe Road have won the toss and elected to field first. The first innings, Sunrisers Hombe Road electing to field after winning the toss.
He gave a fun. जीतना सी, मन तो खुद में जगाए जोश। छाती में डालो अल्लाह जो, लोई पसीनो पीला जो, मुट्ठियां सांची आई मजबूत, पक्को इरादो जीतन जो, अगिया वधायो, जीती वधारियो, अगिया वधायो, जीती वधारियो, पलटो फिरायो, जज्बो जगायो, जोश में आए मेमन, जोश में आए मेमन, जोश में आए मेमन, जोश में मथे मेमन.
So, little backstory to this final. The Sunrisers Hombe Road is the team from Nairobi in this Memon Premier League Season 7. Although, as I have previously mentioned several times, they have ample Mombasa grown talent amidst their lineup, majority being Mombasa homegrown talent in the Sunrisers Hombe Road team sheet. Reef Royals, Sunrisers Hombe Road started off the group games in the same group. In the group games, the Sunrisers beat the Reef Royals quite emphatically. Sunrisers topped their group, Reef Royals were runners-up. Now, they come to meet again in the final game of the Memon Premier League Season 7, brought to you in memory of Ramzan GulamMustafa Harunani. What will this game be? Revenge or assertion of dominance? We wait and watch as we have the last few formalities being completed. Reef Royals in their Azuri blue. Is it really Azuri? Blue. While the Sunrisers in purple, Captain donning the blue jersey, failed to get his size in the team kit. That's the problem when you have a large physique like the captain of the Sunrisers, Hombe Road. Team huddles, last minute team talks. Last minute team talks. A quick prayer before the final. Team pictures for the archives. as we have the players take up their respective positions. Ashik Yusuf Bakrani crossing the field there. Eagle-eyed commentator tonight. Combined team photo of the two finalists of the MPL Season 7. Just make sure you capture Fahim Varvani's dimples in that team photo. Unfortunately today, due to prior commitments, we don't have the convener, the vice chairman of the Women's Sports Club, Mohammad Hussain Abu. We miss you, Bapu, and we hope that you will be here in time for the presentation. Not to forget Yusuf Fanta Kadanani, cricket captain, Memon Sports Club all the way in India, watching us live since day one. Fanta, we miss you and we hope to see you soon in Vila and wish you the best and the quickest and the fullest of recoveries as we wait for the opening batsman of the Reef Royals and the Sunrisers to set up their field. It's been quite an exciting tournament, this one. As we have the noisemakers from Nairobi. You can enjoy this hot final with a cold Malai Kulfi that is available in the canteen for only 100 shillings. Tasty Malai Kulfi, and when I say tasty, trust me, I've tasted it. So, the field is set. Bowler ready. Batsman ready. Umpire ready. Scorer's desk ready. Opening batsman for the Reef Royals, Lukman Nurani and Lukman Bachani, to face Adam Kadanani, the opening bowler for the Sunrisers, Bombay Road. Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Dot ball. One ball lost after that first delivery. I hope it won't prove to be an expensive final. Another back run. Second dot ball. Adam Kadanani had injured his shoulder in the quarterfinals. Playing through some visible pain there, the youngster. Fahim Varwani relegated to the scorer's desk. Dot ball by Adam. Lukman Nurani facing Adam Kadanani, a lot of controversy after that. Oh, fantastic hit. Comfortably fielded by Rizwan. Single taken by Lukman Nurani, captain. Reef Royals off the mark after that fourth delivery of Adam's over. Lukman Bachani to face Adam Kadanani. Touch and go. Lukman quick off the mark. 2 runs, single by each of the batsmen. Smart running between the wickets. But will it be enough? That's the question. Two runs after a misfield by Shahzad Baga. Mahmood Baga's cousin. End of the first over, 4 runs for the loss of no wickets. 5 more overs to go. Quickest exchange of words between the batsmen there. The two Lukmans of Reef Royals. Rizwan to take up this next over. Starts off with a white ball. Rizwan Admani. Strong hit by Lukman Bachani. Just a single. Quick fielding by Ayub Kadanani for the Sunrisers, Bombay Road. Rizwan to deliver his second ball of the second over. Tense. White ball. Quite the tense atmosphere in Memon Villa. could cut it through with a knife. Another wide ball. Rizwan needs to keep his extras in check. Two runs awarded for that hit by Luqman Nurani. Boundary near the high school entrance. So 2 runs for Luqman, the Nurani. 2 more runs for Reef Royals. Reef Royals on 10. Just a single taken by Luqman, bringing the other Luqman on strike. 3 more runs. 3 more deliveries to go in this over. 11 runs on the board. Yet to have a wicket fall. Dot ball there, goes behind the wicket. 2 more deliveries in the second over. Flicked off the edge of the bat. Take a quick double between the wickets. Final delivery of this second over coming up. Oh, and he's run out! He's run out! First fall of the wicket there. Audience was asking for a wicket. Sunrisers obliged. Luqman Nurani, the captain, run out there by Rizwan. Well fielded by Imran Nurani. That was the end of 2 overs. 14 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Reef Royals. Third over to be delivered by Shahzad. No, by Adil Varvani. Adil Varvani to bowl this third over for the Sunrisers, Bombay Road. Dot ball by Adil Varvani. Second dot ball by Adil Varvani. Pressure piling on the batsman. Motivational words from Adam Kadanani to his bowler, to his team. 2 runs of that delivery. The third ball goes for 2 runs for the Reef Royals. Four runs. 2 runs of the 4th ball of the 3rd over. Adil might need to change something in his bowling, but not too much as to give out extras. Consistency is key. Single off that, bringing Luqman Nurani on strike. Luqman Nurani to face Luqman Bachani. Luqman Nurani is out. Luqman Nurani is out. Run out. Luqman Nurani had been run out. Luqman Nurani was run out. So Luqman Bachani on strike after Luqman Nurani was run out. Final ball of this 3rd over for the Sunrisers home road. Hit high up in the air. Clash between the fielders. 6 runs awarded to Reef Royals. A 6 by Luqman of that last ball in the 3rd over. 25 runs for the loss of 1 wicket are Reef Royals after 3 overs. Luqman Bachani quickly on 11 after that maximum. 15 is the ceiling. So Luqman needs to score 4 more runs before he has to retire. 4th over to be done by Shahzad Baga. Shazli to deliver this 4th over for the Sunrisers home road. $25 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket after 3 overs. Shahzad to bowl his first delivery, well fielded by Wasim Nurani to restrict the boundary. Just a single given. Luqman Bachani back on strike. Luqman Nurani was run out. Luqman Bachani not yet. Impressive batting by Luqman Bachani, not Nurani. Takes a single Luqman Bachani. 3rd ball coming up. 27 for the loss of 1. Reef Royals. 3.2 overs. Shazli. Caught and dismissed. That batsman goes out. That batsman is dismissed. Walking back. Impressive catch by Rizwan. Fantastic catch by Rizwan there. Superman catch. Ayub Kadhalani. Superman catch by Ayub. Single-handedly dismisses that batsman back to the dugout. Bringing in Irfan Kadhalani. New batsman for the Reef Royals. Impressive piece of fielding. by Ayub Kadanani. Superb catch. We will be watching that on the highlights over and over again on YouTube. Awesome action in Vila, ladies and gentlemen. This seventh season of the Memon Premier League brought to you in fond memory of Ramzan GulamMustafa Harunani. The final of the seniors. 28 runs for the loss of 2 wickets after 3.3 overs. Shahzad could not collect that ball. Irfan off the mark after facing his first delivery with a single. Lukman Bachani on strike. Two more deliveries of this fourth over. Another strong hit, but comfortably fielded by Wasim Nurani, restricting the batting team to singles only. Irfan to face Shahzad. Final delivery of this fourth over. Oh, no ball. No ball by Shahzad, cousin of Mahmood Baga. Free hit. This final delivery of the fourth over. Close shave for Lukman Bachani. A little slow and he would have been run out like Lukman Nurani. But Lukman Bachani is safe, unlike Lukman Nurani. End of the over. 4 overs played, 32 runs scored. Lukman Bachani on 13. Four overs played, 32 runs scored, 2 wickets lost. Refuels. Lukman Bachani on 13 runs. Irfan Kadanani on strike. Bilal Barwani to bowl this fifth over. Starts off with a wide. Oh, impressive recovery by Bilal. These two have a long-standing friendship between themselves, Bilal Barwani and Irfan Kadanani. Having played football for Memon Sports Club Mombasa together for quite a number of years and won very many tournaments together. But they are at opposing sides tonight. Big hit by Irfan. Single taken by Irfan of that last delivery. Another single for Luqman, who is now on 14. One more run to retire for Luqman, should he survive and not face a fate similar to Luqman Nurani. Strong hit by Irfan, well fielded by Imran. Single taken. Two more deliveries to go. Dot ball, final delivery coming up. Hit up in the air. Will Shah collect? Yes, he does. Luqman Bachani dismissed. Luqman Bachani dismissed. Like Luqman Nurani, only later. So, 3 wickets fallen, 37 runs scored. Now that we have both Luqmans out, we have 2 Irfans on the pitch. Luqman dismissed. Irfan on strike. A team of Somus. Only one gentleman doesn't have a Somu. 37 runs for the loss of 4 wickets after 5 overs. Last over of this first innings of the final of the MPL 7 coming up. Courtesy Ramzan Varvani. Irfan Varvani to face Amjad Varvani, the battle of the Varvanis. Salim Varvani watching, Fahim Varvani on the bench. Dot ball. Wide ball. As we witnessed yesterday in the semis, 45 plus runs is a decent score to defend, but very much chaseable. Another wide ball by Amjad. Needs to calm down, compose himself, get his line in check. Fahim Varvani telling Bilal Varvani what to do. That's a sight to watch. Dot ball. Up in the air. Dropped by Adam Kadanani. Double taken by the two Irfans. Irfan Kadhanani fired up like always. Irfan Varvani on strike. Pressure, pressure, pressure. 3 more balls to go in this innings. Big hit by Irfan. 2 runs to Irfan. 2 runs to the Reef Royals. 2 more balls to go. 43 for the loss of 4 wickets. 2 more deliveries in this innings. Amjad Varvani. Single taken, very smart running between the wickets by Irfan Varvani and Irfan Kadhanani. Irfan Kadhanani on strike to face the final ball of this innings. Last ball of this innings, quite that stretch. Going all for it, wants that maximum. The entire field has been pushed back to the boundary. Misses dot ball, end of the innings. 6 overs played, 44 runs scored for the loss of 4 wickets. Sunrisers need 45 to win. Quite an action-packed first innings we had between the Sunrisers, Hombe Road and the Reef Royals. The Royals from Reef. SRH need 45 runs from 36. As we approach the 1500 run mark, we are currently on 1496 runs on the board, scored. Those includes extras. Okay, I was reading from an unupdated scoreboard. So apparently we have already crossed the 1500 mark after Ahmed Osman graciously updates the scoreboard for me. 1539 runs scored so far in the Maiman Premier League Season 7, 125 wickets have fallen, 12 sixes have been hit, and 67 fours have been hit. Current top run scorer is Ramzan Nurani with an impressive 63 runs. Top wicket taker Zahid Varvani with 4 wickets to his name. As Wasim Musani Anat comes to the scorer's desk Disappointed that he is not wearing his normal pajamas tonight. Quite an expensive pair of pajamas those are. Salim Barwani dismissed to the bench. Reef rolls, wait for the opening batsman to take their position. Sunrisers, home road, giving the responsibility to Adam Kadnani and Imran Nurani to open the batting for their side in this final game of the MPL Season 7. Zahir Mithwani to open the bowling for Reef Royals. Second innings about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. 45 is the required run, is the required score. Can be scored from possible 36 deliveries. Karibu Dr. Abid. Hit behind the wicket there, dot ball of Zahir's first delivery. Second delivery coming up. Big hit by Adam. Takes that single, well fielded by Abdul Aziz. Impressive bowling by Zahir. Dot ball. Third. Fourth ball there. Wide. Oh, sorry, back. Goes back. That's a dot ball. Goes behind the wicket. No back runs in MPL. Two balls to go in Zahir's over. The opening over of the second innings of this final. Big hit by Imran there. All the way for 4 runs. Irfan holding his head in his hands. runs by Imran for his team. Dot ball ends the over. First over played. 5 runs, 40 required of a possible 30 deliveries. 40 runs from 30 balls required by Sunrisers to clinch the title of winner MPL 7. Luqman Nurani to bowl this second over for the Reef Royals. Full toss, bouncer, sorry, by Luqman, hit by Adam Kadanani for a single, bringing back top scorer Imran Nurani on strike. Dot ball. Flicked off the bat, goes behind. Dot ball. Three more deliveries to go in Luqman's over, the second over of the second innings. Opted to run with the ball as he had no cover on that wicket. Luqman maybe should have provided cover. Single taken by Imran, bringing back Adam on strike to face the fifth ball. Slight injury there. Adam Kadanani is temporarily down, being attended to by his team and by the officials. Adam Kadanani, younger brother to Irfan Kadanani. In opposing teams, these two siblings. We might require the services of Dr. Abdul Alim as the injured player in question is quite young, so might need a pediatrician on call. We needed the commentator to intervene and get things proceeding there, I guess. Adam Kadanani, strong enough to continue. Fighter spirit, that one in that lad. 7 runs on the board for the loss of no wickets after 1.4 overs. 38 runs required from 26 balls. Adam Kadanani to continue on strike. Adam Kadanani to continue his innings after that slight injury. Swing and a miss by Adam. Wiping down the sweat to get better grip on the bat. Another dot ball brings that over to an end. 38 runs required from 24 balls. For Sunrisers, 7 for the loss of no wickets after 2 overs. Reef Royals deciding on who to bring up next to bowl this 3rd over. Lukman Bachane it is. Imran Nurani retires voluntarily. Sacrificing his wicket for the betterment of the team. Two successive dot balls by Lukman Bachani as Rizwan is facing. Imran Nurani voluntarily retires. Back run indicated by the umpire. So Rizwan Bek on strike. 3 more deliveries to go in this third over. Yet to score a run in this over. Another dot ball by Lukman. Impressive bowling by Lukman Bachani. Swing and a miss by Rizwan. Final delivery of this over to come. Going for a maiden this over. Big hit. 2 runs by Rizwan. 2 runs scored off that over. Three overs played, 9 runs scored, 36 runs from 18 balls, 36 runs required from 18. "12 runs per over is the required run rate for Sunrisers Hombe Road. Adam Kadanani on strike to face Uzair Nurani, who takes up this 4th over. Well fielded by Uzair, but they do not manage to recover to pose any threat to the batsmen, who comfortably take a single. Rizwan now on strike. Swing and a miss. Big hit by Rizwan. Fielder failed to get underneath that ball. Single taken. Adam with another hit. Another single taken. Sunrisers in need of a couple of boundaries to bring the score down. Bowled out by Uzair. Rizwan goes out after being clean bowled by Uzair Nurani. In comes Shahzad Baga, cousin to Mahmood Baga. Shahzad Baga facing Uzair Nurani. End of the 4th over there. 12 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. And 1 voluntarily retired batsman. 33 required from 12. Adam Kadanani on strike. to face this next over. Dot ball. Irfan really fired up there. Irfan Kadanani. Adam might consider retiring. Needs to put the team first. Big hit by Adam, well fielded by Abdulaziz. Single taken. Boundary protected. Shahzad with a big hit. High up in the air. Six runs scored by Shahzad. Maybe now the Sunrisers will give that all-important vital chase to the score. Another hit. Single taken. Last ball of this over. 20 runs on the board, 25 required. Hit. Misfielded. Second will not be taken. End of the fifth over. 21 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. 24 runs required of 6 balls. Least they need is 4 runs per ball. Four runs required per ball in the last over. Wasim Musani was called over for brief chit-chat before being returned to the bench. "24 runs required of 6 deliveries. 21 runs on the board for Sunrisers. Dot ball. Now Adam decides to retire, bringing on the captain of the Sunrisers. 5 sixes will pretty much do it. 4 in fact. We could face the final delivery just for formality purposes. 5 balls, 24 runs, boundaries required. And extras will help. Wide Jitukan Kundi is what we have to wait and watch. Fielders placed far on the boundary. Big hit. Just a single. Shafi misjudged the crease there. He was playing on the juniors crease. 23 runs for the loss of 1 wicket, Chairman. After 5.2 overs, 22 runs required from 4 balls. 6 per ball required. Dot ball. Oh, pretty much does the job there, Irfan. 3 balls, 22 required. 4 runs. We have Nairobi, our elder from Nairobi, Kasmali, Admani watching live, sending his regards to everyone, as well as Kaku, all the way from the States. 18 runs required of the last 2 balls. 17 runs required of the last 2 balls. 27 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. 17 required. Well fielded by Zahir, just a single taken. Pretty much game over. Big celebration in Villa. Last delivery. 16 runs required. Unless we have 10 wides and a 6, it's pretty much done and dusted. First wide of the 10 that are required. Hayya, hayya. First wide of the 10 that are required. 15 now required of from the single delivery that remains. A straight delivery will do the trick. That ball came up. Reef Royals champions of the MPL Season 7. Celebration.
Not more pressure is what Adam.
So, end of very impressive tournament. Kudos to all those who participated and might have also been injured after the first game. We've had fantastic sportsman spirit throughout the week. Juniors through to the seniors. And we have ended the tournament on a high, just like the way we started. Combined celebration between the finalists. As we have the presentation table being set up by the MSC officials. Ladies and gentlemen, we really hope I entertained you as much as the cricket did. No hard feelings to anybody. It was all in the gist of the tournament, action. No ill intended towards anybody throughout the week. So we would like to proceed quickly with the presentation so that we can get on with the celebrations. Would like to commend and thank the Nairobi team who have been with us since Wednesday. Asante Sana for joining us, being part of the MPL. You might be in Nairobi, but we share the same love for sports, the same love for our Jamaat, the same love for the Memon Sports Club. Not to mention, many of the Nairobi players are actually originally from Mombasa. Apart from Fahim Varvani, who comes from Gajiado. I'd like to request Salim Varvani to please start of the proceedings for the presentation. Would like to take this opportunity to thank the umpires for the seniors and junior MPL 7, Mr. Naki Nurani, Mr. Farooq Abu, Mr. Osman Wali Mamdani, Mr. Isaac Kasmani, Asante Sana, Mr. Imran Mitwani. Thank you for officiating the games this season. Like to also thank all our donors in this tournament. Special mention to the subcommittees and institutions of the Nasapur NMJ-Mombasa who donated the team kits for the junior MPL teams, as well as the various donors that we had who sponsored the team kits for the seniors teams. To all those donors who have donated towards the canteen, towards the entire MPL, we say a very, very big thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You have always supported the Memon Sports Club. The support will continue in future. Like to request the kids to please clear off the presentation desk.
Excuse me.
So that we can proceed.
Please. Okay. Thank you.
Salim Barwani. Last but not least, a big thank you to the main sponsor of the Memon Premier League, the donor family who have sponsored the Memon Premier League, memory of Ramzan GulamMustafa Harunani. This is a floating shield that has been 18. So as we get the dignitaries in place for the presentation, would like to remind you that this is not all. We have much more to come in the coming few months of 2022. I believe the committee of Memon Sports Club Mombasa had ample of rest during the COVID period, and we are now back up and running. Hello. Hello. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the proceedings set and ready to go. We'll start off the presentation with a quick word of prayer. Like to request everybody to maintain silence, please. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Thank you very much everybody for having joined us since day one. You have been a pleasure to host, be it online or in Villa. To keep things nice, short and sweet, I know it's a weekend, so we'd like to head home early. Like to first invite our guest all the way from Nairobi, the chairman of the Nasapuria Memon Jamaat, Nairobi, Mr. Munir Kadanani, to please come and say a few words.
Chairman, Jamaja Chairman, Sports Club Ja Chairman, Jamaja past leaders, sportsmen and women, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This has been a really very well organized cricket tournament, and I congratulate the sports club for this achievement. It's been, of course, a long time since we have had such tournaments. Kafi time nikri हुआ है, बावर nikri हुआ COVID में, and Alhamdulillah, it is now time to get back to our functions and our events. So it's been a real pleasure being here. I would like to thank the Chairman Sports Club and the Chairman of the Jamaat for recognizing us and honoring us. To both the teams, you displayed great sportsmanship. It was wonderful watching you play. Jazakallah, and may Allah bless all. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah, Chairman. Now I'd like to call upon the Chairman of the Mombasa Memon Sports Club, Mr. Muhammad Hussain Jin, to come and say a few words.
Chairman of the Jamaat, Osman Bhai, Chairman of Nairobi Jamaat, Chairman of Memon Sports Club Nairobi, Vice Chairman, Jamaat, Elders, sportsmen, players, all of you, spectators, all of you who have made this the event we saw this week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's indeed a pleasure to stand here after this epic event and really appreciate what has been achieved. First and foremost, as the Nairobi Jamaat Chairman pointed out, it's been a long time. We needed our Nairobi brothers and Mombasa brothers to gel together at this on this beautiful occasion. Thank you, first and foremost, the Nairobi Memon Sports Club and the team they brought. A splendid display, not only of sports, not only of cricket, but the brotherliness, the cohesion, the love they have shown for us, second to none. Thank you so much, guys. I would appreciate the donor family, Dr. Abu. We lost our young man Ramzan in the prime of his life. And for you to come out and sponsor such a tournament of such a magnitude. I salute you, Doctor, and family for what you have done here and what you continue to do. And all the sponsors who have willingly given. The kits, if you saw the kits which the young boys were wearing, just out of this world, so beautiful. They were all so proud to be on those kits. We must appreciate.
Who must have sacrificed your time, your families, to be here with us, to be one with us. And for me, that really was a touching moment. So thank you very much, Chairman. That was indeed very touching. And where is Ayub Kadanani? What a catch! What a catch! Where are you? This is the first time we are meeting. We've been talking on the phone. Ayuba, thank you for being here for us. Chairman, muke ikro kam sopi viya ane I will take up that challenge. Memon Sports Club has not been quiet during COVID. In terms of activity, pa nidithasite hida vila jo maidan khali pyondo. Pan background mein kam hali ryo. Ne alhamdulillah, we are now moving towards what we have always dreamt of. Inshallah, clubhouse ji opening have a planning theati, and the kind of activities that we are looking at in terms of the clubhouse, I muji message vachi veja prakash mein to clearly state kariya to if anything can attract youth to community, it is sports. And we saw that today. Both Jamaats are going through a youth explosion. Ne sports sikri heri spirit of brotherhood, of bonding. Hini jo slogan ai pa ramuta ta pa jamuta, ramje ane jamje. And that is what this is all about. So Chairman, first I would like to congratulate you and your team for an amazing event. I would like to say thank you to the donor family. Hats off to the donor family for having done this event yet again, very successfully executed, alhamdulillah, by none other than our team in Mombasa. He event putya, pacho hidavi, ne sajo pake clear karinda, etri mehnat karinda, ke tomorrow in Memon Villa, when we come here, we will not even know there was an event. Ladies and gentlemen, hats off to the team that has organized this. Indeed, hats off to you, all of you. I have been seeing live updates of this event, and even now we are live. I don't know how many viewers we have. Abdulaziz, thank you for doing what you're doing. Salimba has been posting us to Facebook live. Salimba, thank you for that service as well. Alhamdulillah, it's been a wonderful event. To the chairman of Memon Sports Club, you have nurtured a fantastic team. And I would like to challenge you in return and say, you have to do succession planning as well. We have upcoming children who have now become youth, and youth who have now become men, and we are counting on you to do that, inshallah. So there has to be transition and succession as well. Mujhe speech end karini hai by reciting what I've been hearing, ke नारियो ही क्लब जी शान वदे, ही क्लब जी और पहचान वदे, रब ही क्लब के अटूट रखे, मेमन दुनिया में जो नाम रखे, इंशाल्लाह। आमीन। जज़ाकुमुल्लाह खैर, वस्सलामु अलैकुम।
Jazakallah, Chairman. That was the Chairman of Sapura Memon Jamaat, Mr. Osman Varvani. Thank you very much for those encouraging words. Moving on to the presentations, we'll start off first with the plaques that we have prepared for our umpires. Now I would like to request Fasir Zaman Abu, together with Mr. Abdul Hamid Hathiani, the past NMJ Canada Chairman, to please come forward to present these plaques and accolades to our two senior umpires, that is Mr. Naki Nurani and Mr. Farooq Abu. Fasi Zaman Abu, Fasi. Umpires. These two gentlemen have been with us since day one, game one, to the final game, diligently officiating every delivery, every decision that has or that was necessary to be made in the MPL season 7. Big shout out to Osman Wali Mamdani, who officiated the juniors MPL. Osman Wali, I think our thank yous will not end, and you will still hear them when you are in Canada. Sante Sana. So we now move on to the individual honors for the juniors. We have one trophy for the top batsman in the juniors. I'd like to request the NMJ Nairobi trustee, Mr. Salim Kadanani, to please come forward to present this trophy together with our beloved, sometimes very annoyingly tiring sports secretary of the Memon Sports Club, Ahmed Osman. Ahmed Osman. His ideas are what have made the Memon Sports Club what it is currently. And as much as with his ideas, they do have quite a tiring effect. Ahmed Osman. Always tries to avoid the limelight. He is not only the sports secretary of the Memon Sports Club, ladies and gentlemen, he is also the secretary of the Nasapuria Memon Jamaat Mombasa. We'll first present the trophy for the top batsman in the juniors. Like to top batsman in the juniors, Ismail Ashfaq Laving. And we have another one for the upcoming bowler from the juniors. I'd like to call Abdullah Abid Ahmed. Let his size not fool you. He is one mean wicket taker. One of the very few round arm bowlers in the juniors tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Abid has trained him well, I see. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, to the runners-up juniors, I'd like to call forward Mr. Aladina Harunani, whom we lovingly call Mame, and Mr. Muhammad Hussain Harunani, whom we also lovingly call Bapu Seth, to come forward and present the trophies for the runners-up juniors. Team Memon Women Association Challengers. Is it? Yes. Led by their manager, Dawood Nathani, to please come forward and receive the runners-up trophies for the juniors, being led by Ismail Ashfaq Laving. Round of applause for these youngsters, ladies and gentlemen. They have really played well with all their heart. They have given it their all. Now for the next presentation, I'd like to call forward the Memon Sports Club Nairobi Chairman, Mr. Muhammad Yusuf Admani, the NMJ Nairobi Chairman, Mr. Munir Kadanani, to please come forward and present the trophies to the junior winning team, the winning team of the junior MPL, the Memon Education Board Sunrisers, being led by their manager, Muzammil Baradia. Thank you very much, gentlemen. For the moving on to the seniors now, we'll start with the individual awards. Like to request Mr. Osman Kadanani, past Memon Sports Club Chairman, past NMJ Chairman, to please come forward together with Fasir Zaman Abu to present this next award. Mr. Osman Kadanani. This is for the top scorer in the senior MPL, the one and only Imran Nurani, Mombasa grown Nairobi player. Thank you, Mr. Osman. Thank you, Mr. Osman. Like to call Mr. Ayub Varvani, past Nairobi NMJ Chairman, to come present the award for the top wicket taker, Zahid Varvani. Mr. Ayub Varvani is the current Vice Chairman of the Global Affairs Committee, as I'm being diligently informed by the Secretary of the Global Affairs Committee, Mr. Salim Varvani. Thank you very much, gentlemen. So, moving on to the team awards, runners-up, seniors. Like to call forward our club elder, our father figure, Dr. Abu, to present the next award together with the Vice Chairman of the Nasapuria NMJ-MOMBASA, Imtiaz Ali Abu. Please, to this team, that is the runners-up of the senior MPL. It's quite a difficult name to pronounce. Sunrisers, Home Bay Road, ladies and gentlemen, the runners-up of the MPL Season 7, led by their captain, Shafi Harunani, to please come forward. And receive the trophies. Like the team to follow, the captain, Ayub Kadanani, Adil Varvani, Bilal Varvani, Rizwan Admani, Imran Nurani, Farooq Parvia, Fahim Varvani, Shahzad Baga, Wasim Nurani, Amjad Varvani, Adam Otto Kadanani. Impressive performance by these gentlemen, all the way from Nairobi. Half of the guys I have mentioned in this lineup are Mombasa, born and bred, hijacked by Nairobi. Well, at the end of the day, it's one NMJ. Fahim trying to get the best of his. It's one trophy per player, Fahim. Shahzad Baga has held the position of cricket captain for Women's Sports Club Mombasa. Although I don't recall playing a single game under his captainship. The senior most player in the Nairobi team, Amjad Varvani, veteran of the sport, veteran of a lot of sports, Amjad Varvani. Jazakallah Daktari, Jazakallah Imtiaz Baijan. Imtiaz Baijan, please, if I could still have you here. To be joined by the chairman of the Nasapuria Memon Jamaat, Mr. Osman Varvani, the chairman of the Memon Sports Club, Mr. Mohammad Hussain Jin, and the club public relations officer, Salim Varvani, to present the winners' trophies of the senior MPL to Reef Royals, led by their captain, Luqman Nurani, Irfan Kadanani, Irfan Varvani, Uzair Nurani, Mohammad Hussain Laving, Sahil Mitwani, Abdul Aziz Saliani, Salim Baradia, Wasim Musani, with his famous pajamas, manages to pick up the trophy. Luqman Bachani, Zahir Mitwani, and Abdul Latif Nurani to pick up the winners' trophies. Let's not stop with the applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is the winning team. They have conquered the 7th season of the Maiman Premier League. Salim Baradia taking home his first ever trophy. Finally, Garjo cabinet kam achi window aane. Wasim Musani has run out of space on his cabinet with all the trophies that he has taken home. He is current cricket champion in Malindi. So, thank you gentlemen. For the final award of the night, as I have mentioned frequently, we have a floating shield. And for this, I'd like to call forward these 3 youngsters, Adam Ramzan Harunani, Muhammad Rayyan Harunani and Umar Azam Nurani to present this final order of the night, the floating shield to the winning team. Reef Royals, ladies and gentlemen, winners of the Maiman Premier League Season 7! A united celebration, ladies and gentlemen, as we end tonight on a high. Thank you for being with us throughout day 1. Asante Sana. On behalf of the entire organizing committee, I, Siddiq Hashmi, thank you for your support, for the love. Until we meet again, Khudafiz, and have a good night. We'll finally end the night with dua. Like to request the Vice Chairman of the Nasapuria Maiman Jamaat, Imtiaz Ali Baijan, to please say a closing dua for us.
Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun ala al-mursaleen, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Jazakallah Imtiaz Baijan. Have a very good night, ladies and gentlemen. Up until next season or the next event, we see you, we thank you, we love you immensely.